Is your build having a rough time? Then perhaps consider becoming a professional dog walker. It's so fulfilling. You'll get paid well, the dogs will keep you safe, and you'll have plenty of companionship. Just keep in mind their life expectancy is measured in dog years. Dog seconds. This tactician build by Lexxure uses endless gem levels, banners, and buffs to boost its wolf packs to new heights. So, how do we go from being a lone wolf to having a team full of earbuds? Pounce is a travel skill that damages and marks an enemy. When you kill that marked enemy, you'll summon a wolf to your pack. With enough gem levels, which we'll get into later, we can get a total of 8 wolves this way. And as the saying goes, inside you there are 2 wolves. So, in addition to Pounce, we are also running Wolf Pack. This is a reservation skill that grants its own doggy daycare. So some of the wolves you're seeing are summoned by the Pounce skill and some from the Wolf Pack skill. This will be important to note for later. Lexxure has heavily invested into gem levels as a way of increasing both the damage and quantity of wolves at the same time. The key here is the weirdness of Pounce. It is simultaneously a travel, mark, melee, debuff, and minion skill. Lexxure describes Pounce as the Swiss Army knife of skills. But this is a poor analogy, because Ray class does not have any Swiss, or much in the way of armies, or even knives, at least until we release the Shadow one day. But anyway, the point being, the skill has so many gem tags that it's easy to increase its level. Mods like this, and this all work to increase the level of Pounce, and therefore the damage and number of wolves. Crucially, the Lord of the Wilds notable allows us to hold a scepter and a talisman at the same time. This lets us stack those precious gem level mods on both. Lexxure is also using the expendable army notable to create even more wolf minions. Between this, the gem levels, corruption, and various other buffs, we have raised the total number of wolves to 18. It's starting to look like Cruella de Vil's basement in here. From that point on, your pack does most of the heavy lifting, which leaves us plenty of time to enjoy cantering around as a professional dog walker. Our only concerns are clearing the trash, using our various buffs, and creating replacement wolves. The rest of the damage scaling for your canine companions is achieved primarily through Rage. Critically, the commanding Rage node on the passive tree gives us 1% minion speed and damage per Rage. The angrier we get, the faster and tougher our dogs are. So, what we need now is a robust and diverse portfolio of Rage to maximize our Rage returns. Lexxure achieves this with some Rage-friendly support gems, a cluster of passive nodes, plus the Berserk buff. The Berserk buff gives us a significantly increased effect to our Rage at the cost of some life for each second we're not losing Rage. To counteract this degen, we're using banners to refill our life with this node. Of course, the banners themselves also provide an array of buffs to our minions. To unify our red rageful theme, in this video we're making use of the Blood Moon MTX. Perfect for that Dracula vs Werewolf 2004 Van Helsing vibe. Anyway, another great way to keep up our Rage is the Arctic Hell and Ferocious Roar war cries. Both supported by Raging Cry and Echoing Cry. When used in quick succession, we can fill our Rage and make our pack of minions barking mad. You may have noticed, some of our beloved pets are exploding. Don't worry, this is intentional. Lexxure is using the Minion Instability support gem to cause our wolf minions to explode when they have low life. A sort of doggy demolition. The Death March support gem ensures that when our wolves explode, they will heal their compatriots. Then, using the Infernal Legion support gem, we can set our wolf pack alight, like lighting a fuse. It might seem a little cruel to explode some of our wolves to heal others, but hey, Rayclass is a dog-eat-dog world. But what do we do once all our flammable wolves are burned out? Here, Lexxure is using the weapon swapping mechanics to their advantage. The first weapon set has all the banners, and the second weapon set has all the war cries and wolf pack. So, we swap weapon sets to drop our banners, and then when we swap back to perform a war cry, the wolf pack automatically springs back into action, resummoning the wolves at full health. Pounce is on both weapon sets, so we retain those wolves no matter what we're doing. Thank you to Lexxure for this interesting take on a minion build. There's no feeling quite like watching your faithful wolf pack tearing your enemies apart while you sit back and think of dog-related puns. This build uses a wide variety of mechanics: shapeshifting, war cries, minions, buffs, banners, lineage, support gems, rage, abyssal modifiers, charge regulation, and supporting fire, to name a few. Naturally, we only have time to discuss a few of these in the video, so be sure to check out the full build guide in the description. Thanks for watching, and see you in the store, baby! It's still on sale, get it while it's fresh. A full suite of sweet vampire MTX or maybe a crocodile. It doesn't fit with the theme, but buy it anyway. Maybe one day we'll have croc wolves too. I tried to convince the team, but apparently the artists were busy in 050. But if it was up to me, we'd have like 5 different types of wolves because I got that dog in me.